Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 3 of your 10-week decluttering challenge. This week, we're entering a space that touches every part of our lives, our energy, our health, our time, and even our relationships. That space is the kitchen. And if you've already grabbed a copy of your workbook, grab it. If not, there's some links below. You can go ahead and get it or just follow along in a notebook for this challenge. I also have a free download below if you still need to work on your decluttering mindset. It's a 7-day challenge that you can do in addition to this week's challenge. Okay, so let's get into it. The kitchen isn't just a place where meals are made. It's a place where we gather, we nourish, we share, we multitask, we create, we connect. It's a place of tradition, of routine, survival, and joy. But too often, it becomes cluttered, chaotic, and exhausting. Drawers overflow, we forget what we have, and we feel stressed before we even start to cook. This week is about changing that narrative. Together, we are going to clear, organize, refresh, and most importantly, reclaim this vital space in your home. So why declutter your kitchen? Because the kitchen, when it feels chaotic, life feels a little more overwhelming. And I know that from personal experience. When it feels calm, when it feels clean, and when it feels easy to use, it sets the tone for everything else. You deserve to walk into a kitchen and feel inspired to cook, to create, not irritated every time you're in there. You deserve to reach for your cooking tools and ingredients with ease and clarity. You deserve a space that supports your goals, your health, your energy, your family time, your self-care, and not one that slows you down. So let's make this happen. I want to remind you that you can go at your own pace and you can make your own plans in your workbook or your notebook. But what I'd like to do is share an idea of what a daily decluttering plan for the kitchen looks like. So first, let's just break it down into gentle, doable chunks. So what you're going to do is not overhaul this whole room like you have with the other spaces, namely the entryway, but just take consistent, thoughtful action. So as a guide, you can pick and choose how you want to do this, but this is what it would look like for a week. Day 1, you'd focus on the fridge and the freezer. You'd refresh that, right? Because that's where nourishment really begins. So you take everything out, you check expiry dates, and you toss what's gone bad or what's unrecognizable. Wipe down the shelves and the drawers with warm soapy water or a cleaner of your choice. Then create zones. So breakfast items, snacks, meals, ingredients, leftovers, like easy to grab and use, right? This sets the stage for mindful eating and makes cooking less stressful. Day 2, an example, the pantry purge. So the pantry is often filled with forgotten foods and expired cans. Today, on day 2, you're going to empty it completely. You're going to lay everything out, check for duplicates, expired items, food you no longer eat or like. Donate sealed, non-expired items you won't use. Let go of the sunk cost guilt, right? So if it's not serving you, just create a new space for yourself. And then you can organize it by category: grains, baking, snacks, sauces. Also, using clear bins or baskets with labels can make a huge difference. Day 3, check in those drawers. Get those gadgets and those utensils out. This is where clutter really hides. You want to dump that drawer, sort it, toss broken tools, donate duplicates, or store them away elsewhere. Ask yourself, when's the last time I used this? Please keep only what's practical and what you use regularly or you deeply love. Remember, less stuff equals less stress. For day 4, you can look at your dishes, your cups, and your glasses in your cupboards. If you have too many mugs or mismatched bowls, let go of the excess. You don't need 20 coffee mugs for 2 people. Keep what you use daily, plus a few for guests, right? Store special occasion dishes out of the way so that they're not really in your daily life. You're just paring it down to what you really use. Day 5, you can look at countertops and small appliances. So create space and visual clarity. Clear your counters entirely. Only put back the essentials. Your coffee maker, your toaster, your juicer, or something that you really do use on a daily basis. Also add something beautiful like a fruit bowl. You can donate appliances that you never use, because empty counters and an organized space equals peaceful mornings. Day 6, you can look under that sink, right? And the cleaning supplies that are there. It is a black hole. It can be, right? So it's kind of the catch-all, but go ahead and pull everything out, group similar items together, toss empty or expired cleaners, use up whatever's left, and then store the essentials in a caddy or a basket for easy access. Add hooks inside of your cupboard door for gloves or towels. And finally, as another example for day 7, you can do a full reset and a deep clean. And remember, celebrate your progress, right? Because even doing a first layer or second layer skim of all these things is going to give you some momentum. So once you're cleaning, look at sweeping and mopping, wiping down the cabinet doors. You can, create a peaceful space, open a window, play your favorite music, put on a nice candle. Feel the energy shift, right? This is your fresh start. So you have to unleash the power of your kitchen because it is the heart of the home, right? So a part of that is having a daily tidy ritual. So once this challenge is over, you're going to want to keep the momentum going. So it's not about perfection, but it's about seeing your efforts shift your space and make your home a place of peace. A 5-minute routine can completely change the rhythm. So doing it the night before gives you a head start the next day. So a simple version would be wiping down the counters, loading and running the dishwasher, putting food away, taking out the trash or compost or the recycling. Set the tone for your kitchen so when you wake up in the morning, your breakfast items are laid out, your coffee pot is prepared and washed, and this will be kind of a way to reset your kitchen before you wake up the next morning and need to use those things right away, right? They're already set out for you. So you can also look at creating a monthly decluttering routine for life after the challenge. Decluttering is not a one-time event, as we've been talking about, right? It is a constant practice. So once this 10-week challenge is over, I really want you to feel empowered to maintain the progress that you've made. So it's like brushing your teeth, right? Small habits that prevent big messes. This week, you can set monthly kitchen cleaning and decluttering goals. So you can keep the momentum going. And like I said, clutter is constant and it keeps coming at you. You need to find a system to help you manage it and make it part of your lifestyle. So simply, you could look at doing something like a deep clean zone each month, right? So break the kitchen into zones. So January, it's the fridge and the freezer, for after the challenge. February, it's the pantry. March, it's the drawers and utensils, and so on and so forth. Use some of the 7-day challenge for some inspiration, right? So tackle one area each month and just repeat the cycle. So you're going to always keep ahead of the curve. Remember, wiping down and restocking the essentials. So at the start of each month, wipe down your spice rack, your oils, your condiments, make a list of what you need and what's running low so you're not caught off guard mid-recipe. Also, donating or tossing items. Like really be discerning of, do I need this in my kitchen or can I get rid of it? Also, doing that clear counters. Once a month, take everything off, wipe everything down and reset it and make it really conducive to how you use that space. Only keep what you truly use and you need and you value. You will be amazed at how good it feels. So something else I want to talk about staying organized in your kitchen is meal planning. This is actually a secret weapon for clarity and ease in the kitchen. So each week you know what to cook, you know what to buy, you know where it is, you know what you have. This will eliminate waste and frustration in the kitchen. So now that your kitchen is decluttered and clear, it's time to make it work for you. This is the daily living practice, right? So meal planning, like I said, it wastes less food and money. You're going to avoid that 6 p.m. what's for dinner panic because everybody is really looking forward to that meal and nourishing themselves. You can batch prep on weekends and get organized for your weekly meal. So some tips for success for this is starting small. Maybe just plan 3 dinners this week. You can use the weekly schedule that I provided in the workbook and fill it in as this becomes more routine, more of a habit, and easier to accomplish the more you do. Get the family involved and ask them what they want to eat. Make it a joint effort, the cooking and the cleaning. And remember, you can also do cooking once and eating twice. So a big batch of chili becomes tacos or pasta or stuffed peppers. You can really kind of mix and match. Rotate staples. So have a base like roasted veggies or rice bowls that you remix each day. Also, theme nights are fun. Meatless Monday, Taco Tuesday, Tater Tot Thursdays is going to be my new favorite. And also keep a list of running favorite meals just to save decision fatigue. Like you'll be surprised the more you have kind of like a list of like, okay, I know what to go, I know what to do. It's like a roadmap to success, right? So just to recap, some monthly cooking goals to try, like cook one new recipe each week. So explore a new dish, maybe something healthy, a different cuisine, or a favorite food from your childhood. Pin it to your fridge and make it part of your weekly rhythm. Again, the themed meal nights, Taco Tuesdays, Meatless Mondays, Sunday Soup Day, or Tater Tot Thursdays, which I'm going to start implementing. Themes make meal planning easier and they make it fun, and you can engage the family in this. Also, a use what you have challenge. So once a month, create meals using only what's in your fridge. Use ChatGPT and say, hey, I got this in my fridge or my freezer. What can I make? Be surprised what it comes up with. This will reduce waste and will save you money. A family cook-along night's another option. Pick one night a month where the whole family gets involved in the cooking and the cleaning and really become the heart of the home. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just need a plan. Every small step you take in your kitchen creates a ripple effect throughout your life. A calm, clear kitchen inspires better meals, healthier habits, and more joy at home. Decluttering can be joyful. So here are some ways that you can stay focused and enjoy the process for this week. Set a timer. You know I love my timers. 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. Put on some favorite music. Take before and after pictures. Challenge a friend, right? Do a kitchen sweep together, even virtually. Give each other a call. On a Friday night, you're bored. Hey, let's clean our kitchen together. And doing it together with a friend makes it even that much better. And make sure you celebrate those small wins, because clearing physical clutter is about freeing your energy, creating ease, and stepping into a more intentional life. So coming up in week 4 of the 10-week decluttering challenge is the bedroom. Again, if you do need a decluttering mindset refresher, you can grab my free 7-day decluttering mindset challenge guide in the link below. Because once our kitchens are flowing, we do move on to a space that holds a different kind of magic, the bedroom. It's where we rest, we recharge, we reconnect with ourselves and our loved one. Next week, it's about sleep, serenity, and creating a space for peace, love, and wellness. But for now, let's finish this kitchen transformation. You are doing something powerful. You're changing not just your space, but your habits and your patterns and how you show up in life. Be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. It's not easy what you're doing, but it's going to be so much better for you and good for you, right? Every drawer you clear, every item you released, you are one step closer to freedom. The kitchen is your foundation, so let's make it strong, clear, and full of intention. You got this. Let's declutter, let's have a great meal, and then let's relax. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you next week.